Cousins, what is going on? It's your girl Philly Joan Tarot, and I am back. Can y'all believe we are getting ready to tap into 2026? Like, girl, she is here. She's knocking at the door. So you already know I had to pull up, give my cousins a collective general reading just so y'all can see what the vibe is for 2026. Because listen here, y'all. 2025 was ghetto. Okay, I know she was ghetto. Y'all know she was ghetto. And we already put our ass to get up out here and welcome in 2026 with all the good vibes. So y'all know it's only right. I said, let me pull up, give my cousins a little, reading so they can transition into this new year feeling a lot more confident about everything that's in store. Y'all even see I got my bad, y'all. But I just wanted to show y'all I got my bubbly shirt on, okay? Because we are going into this new year celebrating and living the life that not only we deserve, but listen here, this is what our ancestors fought for, okay? So before we get into the reading, cousins, y'all already know the deal. House rules. First things first, make sure y'all like this video. Make sure y'all comment down below. Y'all know I like to tap into my cousins, catch the vibe. And that's also how we, build community and family. So let me know down in the comment section what you are looking forward to in the new year. What are some of those goals that you are trying to accomplish, that you are going to accomplish? Okay, cousins, we are speaking that over your life. And again, make sure y'all share the video, share the channel. Y'all, we are still trying to grow Philly Joan Tarot, get all the cool cousins to the family reunion, and I'm going to need your help to do that. So make sure y'all send this video their way. Make sure y'all let them know, listen, this is where all the cool kids hang out. This is where all the spiritual baddies is at, and they need to pull up. Okay? Now, cousins, house rules out the way. Let's tap into this reading because the cards, y'all, they just confirmed everything I was already feeling intuitively when I was meditating over the collective's energy before even pulling the cards. The main energy, cousins, y'all tired. We tired, okay? But it's beyond just that physical exhaustion of tired. I mean, don't get me wrong, cousins. I know we tired. Like, I go for a nap right now if I'm really keeping it beat with y'all. But it's the emotional exhaustion, the mental exhaustion, the spiritual exhaustion on top of the physical. Like, a lot of my cousins feel like they've been in a boxing ring. And y'all just wondering when somebody gonna let y'all out for a water break. 2026 gonna be that water break, cousin. I promise you that, okay? Also, although this is collective in general, meaning it cannot and will not resonate for all my cousins, so you gotta take what, works for you and leave the rest. This is general, but love was definitely coming up. Now, I am going to do a separate love reading for y'all because I feel like that's a heavy topic in the new year. And we just got to focus all our energy on that. But for the collective, it still popped up. And even in my meditation, it popped up. A lot of people are coming together with their soulmates. And I know I've been telling y'all this for a minute because Spirit is done playing. Like, it's a lot of work that needs to be done on the spiritual front lines. And it's calling for some unions in order to get that work done. Like soul mate, soul tie, we doing this forever type of unions. This was a year, 2025, where a lot of people were preparing themselves for that union and or slowly but surely coming into the energetic space with the person they're supposed to end up with. 2026 shifts around. Now those unions are solidified, okay? Whether that means you guys are making a commitment to be exclusive, there's engagements, marriage, babies in the picture to, solidify the union as a family, you guys moving in together, whatever that next level is for your relationship, it's happening in 2026. And if you listening to this and you like, cousin, girl, the line been dry, I ain't been dealing with nobody. Cousin, I hear you, girl. That just means you should have been pouring into you, which I hope you was doing, because your person is coming 2026. Like, next year is a year that love is not skipping over for anyone. So just want to put that tidbit out there and, y'all prepare your hearts because it's time. I also want to touch base on just, I don't know which one of my cousins been dealing with this, but I've been picking up a heavy energy of, it's just this visual of just someone, you are literally carrying the load, whether that's you holding it down for your family, you being the strong friend in the friend circle, you holding it down in the workplace. But you being the person that you are, you got a little bit of that people pleaser left in you, and you actually really enjoy helping people and wanting to do good. You just in that place of being fed up, like, damn, when's somebody gonna do some good for me? When is it gonna be reciprocated for me? I feel like I'm carrying everybody's shit on top of my own shit, and I can't breathe. I need a break. But I'm still trying to keep forward and keep pushing and all the things. Cousin, pause. Take a break, okay? First and foremost, shout out to you, okay? Not only did you survive this year, a year that was sent to break you, shake you, and make you, you survived it. Not only did you survive it, you thrived through it. Now, you may be listening to this like, cousin, this year wasn't really giving thriving. I don't know if that's the... Listen, hear me out, okay? The things you had to overcome this year, most people in your position would have buckled. You didn't. Most situations and connections that came into your life to shift you up and make you question who's really down for you, most people would have fell for the trap and been stuck in the same cycle of bullshit. Not you. You had the courage to get up out that. You had the courage to walk away. You had the courage to use your voice, open up that throat chakra, okay, and advocate for you. You have made it when people told you you weren't. When people didn't support you. When people didn't clap for you. You made it. So for that, cousin, job well done. Because like I've been telling y'all from the very first videos, the name of the game is consistency, okay? And consistency doesn't always look like, y'all got a new reading every week, every month, or whatever the case may be. Consistency looks like continuing to show up, not giving up on you. You did that, cousin. So for that, you leave this year with your head held high. Adjust that crown and know that you are exactly where you are meant to be. Everything that you went through this year sets you up for everything you are getting ready to welcome in this new year. And not only everything that you're getting ready to welcome that is coming with positive vibes to lift your spirits, cousin, it's everything you manifested and then some. 2026 is the year where spirit is like, gotcha, but not in a bad way. It's giving the energy of like, you thought you wanted that. You thought you needed that. Let me show you what I really got up my sleeve. That's the magic of 2026. So from one cousin to another, don't go into this new year heavy. Don't go into this new year holding on to last year. What didn't work? Who didn't work? This, that, and the third. You have a brand new year. We are ending a 9-year, a snake year, a year all about shedding layers that no longer serve you. Because this new year, this 1 year, the year of the horse, cousins, that's when the engine gets revved up. That's when it's go time. That's when it's time to show everybody instead of telling everybody. This is the year where you really put your money where your mouth is. And all those goals and things you said you was going to do, what's up, cousin? It's time to do that shit unapologetically. Because at the end of the day, no one else is in charge of this destiny road but you. You the head honcho. You in the driver's seat. So you got to do what's best for you to keep you in alignment so that as 2026 ushers in, you getting on that horse and you getting up out of here. Period. So, with that being said, off a little intuitive joint, let's get to the cards, cousin, because that's why y'all here, right? Let's get into the cards. Now, cousins, if you are new here, I like to bring y'all to the front of the congregation a lot because I get a lot of messages and downloads through the visuals of the cards. So I like to, bring y'all to the front in hopes that y'all can pick up what I'm putting down and everything starts to make sense. So bad. We started off the reading. King of Swords. All right. Now, King of Swords, that's our air energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. We are going into the year 2026 of Aquarius. Now, this may or may not be one of my least favorite signs, cousins. But one thing Aquarius is good for, speaking that truth, using that mind. That's the energy this card is coming in. 2026 is the year for you to speak your truth. No more holding back. And I also want y'all to peep game how my man is sitting on his throne, sitting in red, dressed in red. You already know red is all about power. Okay? Not only that, y'all see the two streams of emotions balanced. Water in tarot is all about our emotions and our feelings. So you are going into this new year with your emotions balanced, in check, standing and or sitting. Okay, whichever's your preference, cousin. But you are sitting in your truth, ready to speak up. You are not holding back. And you see these birds in the sky. Those are our messengers. Usually spirit guides, angels, the Most High. You know that the insight and the wisdom that you are getting in this new year, when it comes time to speaking your truth, is coming from the Most High and it's divinely guided. So you don't need to question it. When they say go, your ass better jump, cousin. That's that. Because when that happens, you happen. King of Coins energy. Now, King of Coins, that's our earth signs, okay? Our Taurus, our Virgo, and our Capricorns. Again, still on your throne, dressed in red, sitting in your power. But because you weren't afraid to speak your truth, cousin, because you weren't afraid to advocate for yourself, your needs, and you decided, you know what? No longer am I going to be people pleasing. I'm going to be pleasing my damn self. Don't he look like he treat himself good? And not only that, you're lacking for nothing. When it comes to materialistic things, King of Coins, oh, they got that bag. They got that bag. So as you continue to stand and live in your truth, the bag comes with that, cousins. Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Like, it's honestly, at this point, Spirit is trying to tell y'all, it's easy work. You just got to do it. We're going to help y'all and do the rest. When you follow that guide and that road, because you see, there's that third eye on that pinnacle. So that's you tapping into your highest self, right? And that's all 2025, the year the snake was. It was all about you tapping into you, getting into your power so that in this new year, 2026, you can have the fruitful new beginning that you desire. You can have the whole new world, a brand new world that you are walking into, standing in your power, ready to reclaim your throne. This is going to be the year of glow ups. When I tell y'all, y'all going to start to see people be like, God, girl, damn. Like, and it's not even, let me pause. Yes, it's definitely going to be physical. Like, you going to see some people and you're going to be like, okay, I see you. You've been in the gym. You've been eating right. Skincare routines, taking your vitamins, not letting nobody dusty sun stress you out. All the things, right? But on top of that, y'all been doing the internal work. So because y'all been doing the internal work, that glow on the outside, baby, cousin, you gonna light up every room you walk in. And I mean, that's just what me and my cousins do anyway. But it's just gonna be amplified in the new year. You understand what I'm saying? You speaking your truth, sitting in your power. Cousin, you ain't got no choice but to walk into a whole new world. And people ain't gonna have no choice but to respect that. You see how she's standing, head held high, crown adjusted, two streams of water, emotions, feelings balanced, in check. You knowing by standing in your power, you are calling in eternal life. Everything you touch turns to gold in 2026. Everything. Want to know how I know? Ace of Swords. All right. Now, Ace of Swords, we're back in our air energy. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. But again, remember, 2026 is a year of Aquarius. So it just aligns with the message overall that in this new year, cousins, not only are you welcoming in a new beginning, but there we go again, a fruitful new beginning that we just talked about. And all because this year, 2025, the year of the snake, y'all decided to get grounded. Y'all decided to get those emotions in check. You got stronger. You see? And because you did the work, now you get to reap the benefits. You went from just being grounded to now you are blossoming, okay? You are bringing life wherever you are. Not only are your emotions balanced and in check, but so much so that you're in a place where you can now be guided into a relationship. Those two arches in tarot, it's another symbol for marriage, union, long-term companionship. Not only that, Pentacles talks about financial, materialistic stability, long-term. This is what you are walking into, cousins, because you did the work. You got this in check. You got this in check. So now everything else is coming together to work out for your highest good. Not only that, I want you guys to be mindful how all the cards have a continuing theme of red and gold. Power, royalty. Power and royalty. Themes for you in this new year. That is the energy that you are embodying. And how do I know even more, cousins? Because the cards keep clarifying what Spirit done already told me. Queen of Coins. Not for nothing, she done got the red and the gold still in the picture, so you know this is nothing but some royal power. But you throw in the purple too. Another layer of royalty. Another layer of protection. And another layer of fertility. So for any of my cousins that's not trying to have some little cousins at the reunion next summer, listen, y'all, we grown, okay? You know what you need to do. But if you are trying, or that's what you're trying to call in, cousins, I'm happy for you. Y'all know we are all about growing a family over here. Y'all make sure y'all send my invite to the baby shower and the wedding, okay? But nonetheless, cousins, 2026 is more confirmation that you are calling in new life, new business opportunities, new business ventures. And I wouldn't be surprised if you're doing this with your person. Because when the Queen of Coins and the King of Coins come out, oh baby, that's the divine pair. That's like power couple vibes. That's like we play hard together, we work hard together, and we do a whole lot of other fun things together, if you know what I mean, cousin. But nonetheless, that's a divine pair. So you can go into this new year, that new relationship, knowing this is the year where it gets real. This is the year where I can finally enjoy that love that I prayed for, that love that I dreamed of, that love that I see on social media and all the other things in the world. And I think that's what I want. But this love is coming in to show you not only what you really want, but what you need. You are going into 2026 stronger than ever. Not only are you going into a stronger union, you yourself, cousin, are stronger. You did the work. You came out of that joint fighting, but not only did you fight, you came out stronger than ever. You see my girl, look like she got a little six-pack or something going on, but again, dripped in that red power. But not only that, y'all notice that she's holding some flowers? This was a very, very challenging year for you, cousin, when it came time to realize what self-love really means and what it really looks like for you. But most importantly, what it is that you need to feel that love and embody that love. This is the year where you started to give yourself your flowers. Next year, oh, that's amplified. Queen of Swords to confirm that. Again, you know who you are. You stand in your power. You stand in your purity. But you're not taking no BS. Anybody that comes to you with some BS in the new year, you can let them know, leave it at the door. Because you're not even here for the games. And I love that for you. Because as former people pleasers, it's about time you put your foot down. Put that sword down. And you can still remain grounded and speak your truth. Because y'all see how that sky is clear. There's no smoke. There's no confusion. My cousin said what she said. My cousin said what he said. And that just is what it is. But check this out. Another divine pair. King of Swords, Queen of Swords. More confirmation that in 2026, you are coming into union with your person, cousin. 444 on the clock when I said that. Come on, confirmation. Y'all better stop playing with spirit, okay? So I'm going to just say this. When it happened, y'all come back and tell cousin, like, you just want a girl. But I'm not mad at it because that King of Swords, Queen of Swords energy, King of Coins, Queen of Coins energy, it's really just confirmation that this connection and relationships that you're getting ready to embark in 2026, whether romantically and or, platonic business relationship, new friends, meeting members of your soul tribe. These are relationships that are going to come with honesty. You're not going to have to question where you stand with somebody, what's next for y'all in the relationship, how they feel about you, or you, feeling about them. None of that is going to be questioned. Not only that, these connections come with stability. This is not about you raising somebody else, taking care of somebody else. For once, you won't get taken care of. But because you are the person you are, you still going to probably be taking care of somebody. But now it's just going to be balanced. Equal partnership. Equal give and take. None of these were like kings and pages or emperors and pages. It was king and queens. Y'all leveled up. So, for your overall energy and what you're walking away from, to be 10 of Swords, love this for you, cousin. Because like I said, 2025 was a crazy ass year. Like, ghetto as hell. We don't need to invite her back to the cookout. Matter of fact, somebody take her car keys. She can't come back. All right? But nonetheless, this how she had y'all feeling. Stabbed in the back, weighed down, stressed out, all the things. And you see how he's laying in a big ass puddle of water. When it comes to your emotions and feelings, oh, this was that year that had you on one. Okay? All over the place, to a point where you was like, am I okay? Do I need to go see somebody? And it's okay if you had to, cousin. Like, again, it's nothing wrong with seeking professional help. If you feel like you got to that point and or you need a little spiritual guidance. That's why I'm here, cousins. But nonetheless, this is what you're leaving behind. It's not welcome in 2026. This is what's welcome in 2026. A whole new world. Okay? And I'm here for that because, like all of y'all, this year has come with quite little topsy-turvy hurdles, all the things. But we made it through, cousins, and that's what's most important. The shit that was meant to break us didn't. Because they had to know. They was dealing with the creme de la creme when it comes to the people. Me and my cousins, psh, don't they know, like, our protection bubble, our spiritual team, they don't play about us. They don't play about us. They don't play about you. So they wasn't going to let you go through this year thinking this was the end all be all. They said, hold on, let me make the girl know. It's getting ready to get good. Real good. So, with that being said, cousins, go into this new year. If you want to set a goal, if you want to do a vision board, I mean, you can do all those things. That's great. But the reality, the energy of this new year, 2026, that stuff, I don't want to say it don't matter, but it's light work in the grand scheme of things. The reality is, you just showing up as your authentic self, you just showing up, you just being able to release control, go with the flow, trust that the Most High, your angels, your guides, and your ancestors are protecting you and guiding you along this journey. Cousin, you can't fail. You can't go wrong. So, with that being said, I'm going to give you guys one of the Isis oracles and then a throat chakra card to work on because, well, I already spilled that beans. That was the card that came out. But just a little more guidance so my cousins know what the vibe is for 2026. And then we're going to wrap this joint up. So, you guys got, for the Isis oracle deck, Chariot of Ascension. A spiritual practice has come or is soon coming to your attention that will help your soul journey. Take your time to develop and practice your chosen spiritual discipline regularly. This will help you grow in power and grace, anchoring the spiritual light within the body of your soul. Cousins, we was just talking about that, okay? Standing in your power, speaking your truth, doing the inner work. That's how y'all really glow up. Just saying. Now, in terms of the chakra cards, y'all did have 5th chakra, throat chakra, but honestly, it's very on brand with the rest of the spread. It says willpower and determination. I set clear boundaries for my own behavior, and I cultivate a strong will by being true to myself. I use my willpower to accomplish my daily tasks and spiritual goals, and to encourage uplifting thoughts and behaviors in myself. Doing this will assist me on the next stage of my physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual growth. I stay in touch with my positive thoughts and truth by avoiding substance abuse. My will is strong and my mind is clear. So, cousins, if y'all ain't been getting the message by now, because I've already told y'all with the tarot spread, you need to speak up. Speak your truth. Stand in your truth. Spirit just confirmed it with your chakra card. Throat chakra card coming out green. Sitting here encouraging all of you to open up that chakra. Because this is the thing, cousins. The chakras are never closed. They're just a little clogged up. But that's why you hear we're going to, get them Jones unclogged. So that's what we're going to do. Just a little tidbit for y'all. You want to work on that throat chakra? It really is as simple as speaking up. Speaking your truth. When something doesn't sit right in your spirit or is making you feel a little unsettled, speak up. Wear the color green. Incorporate the color green into your day-to-day, whether that's the food you're eating and or drinking. Okay? I love me a little daily cup of some green juice. Not only that, having some green plants in your home, not only will that help with grounding you, it's going to help, again, activating that throat chakra, really getting it opened up, and just incorporating into your day-to-day, whether it's your nail color, makeup, hair accessories. I mean, cousin, you know your life, girl, not me. You got to do what you got to do to incorporate some green in your life. That's all I'm saying. It's going to work in your favor. And not for nothing, next year is not the year to stay silent, because next year is the year that you can really blow up. Like, beyond what you even think. Like, your wildest dreams. And I'm going to just be sitting here rooting for my cousins like, I told you, girl. I told you it was going to happen. So, with that being said, y'all get that throat chakra unclogged, okay? You tap into your spiritual work. Get yourself grounded, meditated, stay prayed up. Protect your energy going into this new year, okay? And we're going to do a whole nother separate video on what y'all can do to keep your energy grounded and protected on a day-to-day. But really want to focus on that going into a new year, January 1st, 2026. It's a 1 year, universally for all of us, brand new beginning, a whole new era that we're walking into, a whole new ascension and spiritual awakening that's happening for the collective. This is the year where all bets are off and you are showing up as your best, most authentic self. And Spirit is going to reward you for that. So, with that being said, cousins, that's all I got for y'all. I ain't got no more messages. But if any of these messages did resonate with you, let me know down below. Like, cousin, you hit it with that, girl. I'm claiming it. I'm excited for 2026. All the vibes. Let me know. If you are looking for a personal reading, cousin, you in luck. The books are open. You already know what to do when you want to book that reading. And cousins, congratulations. You survived 2025. And 2026 is definitely your year. Happy New Year, cousins. I love you guys. Sending you an abundance of peace, love, and joy. And until next time, peace and love.